Okay, so today I'm not gonna talk about something special, or I'm not gonna have a course or anything, something that you have to learn. No, I'm just gonna talk from my heart. Something that I remembered that my teachers used to always say. It was their favorite phrase to every student that used to lie about their homework, because it's a cliche thing to do for all the students to say, I forgot my homework, or I didn't do my homework because I forgot, I had something else to do, and what not. And they used to always say this one thing: you are not lying to us, you're lying to yourself. And that phrase was something that every student listened to and scoffed at, like, what weird phrase you're saying. They used to say this in their mind every time a teacher used to say it to them, because they didn't care. I get it. That's a mentality of every single student out there. But suddenly one day I just remembered this phrase. It just popped up in my head, and I just started to think about it. Started to think, why would they say that kind of a thing? Then I remembered, and I thought about it a little bit more, and I thought to myself, and I understood something. Education is something that will benefit us. That is why they're saying that when you lie, you're not lying to us, you're lying to yourself, because education is beneficial for us, and we are coming to school to learn, and that's something that's going to be beneficial for us. But in reality, it's not. School education is something which has never been too advantageous, because they only teach you the step 1, step 2, step 3 kind of a thing. They don't teach you how to actually succeed in life, how to do your own thing, or be successful in life, or how to have happiness in your life, contentment. They don't teach that, because they are told to teach one thing, and one thing only: a subject that they are assigned. And that subject might be something which is wholly based on cultural facts or facts in general, and they just teach us. Sure, that is important for us to communicate or just do basic maths and all those things, that's fine. But to a certain point, it is not as useful as one might think. Because once you get a job, obviously you are told to do this, and only those things. You're not told to, recall everything that you did in class 12 and, college, and, you have to use that. Only a few things have that in practice, like medicine and all that. That's understandable. But something that I always thought, that education is something that the students don't like, so they don't find it beneficial, because many know that even without that higher education, they can still thrive. They know that. Obviously everyone in my school at least had this idea that, oh, even if I didn't learn anything, I'll do something, I'll be good and all that. Understandable. And that is why they never found it beneficial, because it's never beneficial to them. They never liked education, school education. So even if they lied to them, they weren't lying to themselves, because what they don't truly like, you can't lie about. Okay, that's what I thought. But afterwards, when I ventured on my journey of multiple transformations and becoming the person that I am, and still continue to evolve and transform myself, I thought again about this phrase, and I understood something. Transformations, transcendences, play times where you change yourself for the better, and you achieve so much of benefits, and those benefits leak into every single area of your life, and your life just becomes better. Now that's the ultimate benefit that anyone would look for. Anyone who has a non-sustainable life, or a person who's leading not such a good life according to him or her, would love to have a life where there's better quality, there is benefits of all kinds. Wouldn't anyone love that kind of a life? And you can achieve that through transformations. But almost all people who want that kind of a shift and want that kind of a life are never able to achieve it. And it's so, intriguing. Why are they not able to achieve it? Because, and the phrase will apply here, they are lying to themselves. It's weird, isn't it? Is that something that we ultimately will enjoy and cherish in our life? We rob ourselves of that joy and that, amazement of having that life by just lying to ourselves. Just lying to ourselves. We just lie to ourselves and we rob ourselves of that life. You all might be thinking right now, how is it that a person lies, and how is a person lying to himself or herself? And I'll tell you how. If you don't know this phrase before, now people who are in my school and many different schools may know this. If you don't know what the phrase is, it's basically when you lie to another person about something which is going to end of the day benefit you. You're lying to yourself because you're robbing yourself from that. So something that I said right now, in the sense that you don't attain or achieve that benefit that you're trying to achieve by lying to others. You're not doing the thing at the end of the day which is going to benefit you, that people want you to benefit from. So you're lying to yourself in that sense. When you decide that I'm going to go on a diet, I'm going to start working out, I'm going to be living a healthy lifestyle, but you say it to everyone else, but you don't actually do anything, and in your home you just chillax and you are eating and binging and all those kind of stuff, and outside you just tell to people, oh, I'm doing it, look at my life, whoa. Now that's lying to yourself. And it's not that many of us do it purposefully. Many of us do it even without knowing about it. That's a surprise, okay? I always thought that I was honest to myself, till the point that I actually realized after some time that I am not honest to myself. I have not been completely honest to myself. I have had some shortcomings and I've never done anything about it because I never considered them a shortcoming. I was obese for so long because I never considered obesity as a shortcoming. I never considered it as that. I considered it to be fine. I considered it to be okay even when people bullied me. I was fine with it, because I lied to myself that I was fine in that state. I don't care about bullies. I don't care about myself as such. I like who I am as it is. And that's a lie. That's a freaking lie on your face. You don't like being bullied. I didn't ask myself this question. Do you like being bullied? I never asked this to myself. That's why I always came up with answers such as, oh, I don't have to get, thin because I don't want to, because I'm just good as I am, and I don't care if people bully me or not. Those ignorant kind of answers. And I understand it's good to not be, worried about people bullying you, but it's about your health. Do you care about your health? Do you care about the fact that when you improve your health, you're going to have a better lifestyle? If you don't know anything about that, or you don't know that you want that kind of a thing, you're defaulting into lying yourself, because everyone wants a good life. It's just something that everyone wants, except saints or people who are religious, be it whoever it is. You can also be a non-religious person wanting to just help people. That's fine. But you have to ask yourself, do I want a better lifestyle? Do I want to improve myself? If you say yes, and you're still lying to yourself, you'll never reach there, or you might not even start. And that's understandable. Many of us have gone through that. It's understandable. Something that all of us have done in time. And most of us, we rather don't do anything about it because we are not aware of it. Some of us, we take this into account, and we actually go out and actually are able to change that. That takes time, that takes effort, obviously. But in the end, if you want to learn from your mistakes, even if it's not a transition or a transformation or some improvement that you're trying to achieve, if you're just trying to learn from your mistakes, if you have made some mistakes in the past and you would like to learn from them, what you have to know is that you have to be brutally honest to yourself. You have to have the right belief in order to be honest to yourself. You have to ask yourself things. You have to ask yourself hard questions, because if you don't ask the hard questions, who will? Who will be there who will ask you those hard questions that you can honestly answer to? Who will? Only you can do that kind of a thing. You can ask yourself the hard questions, the tough questions, because you know yourself. Even when you think that you don't, you know yourself. You can ask yourself these questions. Brutally honest. Be brutally honest to yourself. Just ask yourself, do I want a better life? Do I want to improve this? Do I want to improve that in my life? And if your answer is yes, then ask yourself, what shall I do to improve that? What should I do in order to achieve that? What should I do? And also take this into account. Most of us don't take action and lie to ourselves by excusing ourselves for our shortcomings or blaming others for our shortcomings. The reason why that happens is because we are too afraid, or we are too fearful of what might happen, or the challenges that we might face, or our ability to do it. Imposter syndrome. Our ability, and questioning our ability whether we can do it or not. A doubt on yourself, self-doubt. That's something which kills your dedication to change, your dedication to learn. Okay, so if you want to change that, start being honest to yourself. Start talking about things. Start asking yourself things. Is it truly in this way? Because usually we make assumptions that we think to be completely true, which is not. So see things the way it is and see things for better. Okay, if you're seeing things in a negative manner, you'll act negatively towards it. Okay, so be honest to yourself, understand the situation for what it is, and once you understand the situation for what it is, you can take it to be better than, and you can make it better than what it is. Okay, so these things are very important. Okay, take these things into consideration, and this is just a video that I'm making to make you aware of something like this, something like being honest to yourself, because this is a message which should go out to people, and people should become aware of this, because once they become aware of this, they can make they can have multiple ideas to deal with this. Even if you don't have an idea, that's the starting point. Becoming aware of what you have is the starting point. Okay, becoming aware, that's it. You just have to become aware of it, and you know what you can do to fix it. It's always like this. Once you become aware, you know that what you have to work on, then you can decide on where do you want to reach, at what time you're going to reach, and you can just start working on it and working towards it. But before you work towards it, you know that you have to fix that self-doubt. You have to fix those fears in your head, which are going to stop you every moment, every day. You have to first deal with those, then start your journey. That's what it is all about. So be honest to yourself. Take that first step. Take the action to be honest to yourself. Because that is when you actually understand that you're in need for a transition. You're in need of a change in yourself. Because most of us live in a tiny bubble of perfection, in which we think that whatever we are is perfect. Whatever we are, we don't need any improvements. Who says so? This tiny bubble is a bubble of lies, a bubble of excuses and blaming, biases. And this bubble is not going to save you. This bubble is just making you more ignorant to yourself. And end of the day, this bubble is never going to help you in anything. This bubble is not going to help you in getting out of your comfort zone or achieving the life that you want. Everyone wants to achieve a better life, but they can never do that because they're just stuck in this bubble. Okay, so my next video is just gonna be addressing about this thing, how to be more honest to yourself. If you see my other videos, you're gonna see that everything that I give you is all gonna be based on being true to yourself. Those tasks you can only apply when you're true to yourself, when you're truthfully, honestly trying your maximum to be honest with yourself. Because honesty begins from yourself before you be honest to other people. And change is when you will see in yourself first in order to change other people. You have to change yourself in order to change others, in order to motivate others. Look within, okay, and be truthful to yourself. This is it for this video. I hope you had a learning, you got a breakthrough, you had a shift in your perspective. It's always good to have different perspectives, and I hope that this perspective helped you understand a little bit more. And I'm so happy that you understood this. And forgive me if any of you guys out there who are living in their bubble right now had to hear this and they literally got a shock of their life, or they just are blaming me or giving criticisms to me right now at this moment just because I'm telling to them something that they don't want to believe in. I understand, and forgive me, okay, to actually hurt you guys, that you guys' sentiment. Okay, if any of you guys are watching this video who are living in a bubble, you're gonna feel a bit of pinch. Everyone feels that pain, and only because of that pain they react to it with criticisms and excuses and all kinds of stuff. That's just a way of that's my way of knowing that I have pinched you and I have literally tried to assault your bubble. Sorry for that, okay? Seriously, okay? No harm, no foul. Okay, so the ones who actually are motivated and understood this, good for you. Keep going, watch my videos, subscribe to this channel, okay? And the ones who did not like this and literally did not like being called out on your bubble, so sorry, couldn't help it. This is something that you all have to be aware of regardless of wherever you are, because everyone is in their own journey, and probably you can even work on it. It's not something that you should be punishing yourself about or being accusatory about or criticizing about. It's something that you can work on. Everyone has to work on something. I have to work on a dozen things. I still have a lot of things to work on. I still have a lot of things to learn, and I am motivated to learn those things because I'm motivated to take my life to the next level. Are you? If you are, subscribe to this channel, like this video if you like this video, and go to my Facebook group, join like-minded people, and join me as well, and take yourself to that next level with the boost of like-minded people who can help you get there, and having a person that you can rely on, person who can help you in every step of the way. Isn't that amazing? Having the support, all the support that you could ever need to achieve the things that you want. You're not alone. There are thousands of people like you who want to change, who want to make themselves better, who are not even realizing that there is something that they have to improve about themselves in order to achieve that ultimate goal or that desire of achieving a better life. Okay? So I'm going to end this video right now. Hope that you enjoyed. Hope that you got a lot of learnings. Okay, a lot of breakthroughs. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.